Hi guys, it's Michelle SW. Long time no see. It's been a while. I was moving, and I was lazy, and it's been a while. So I just felt weird putting up a video after forever. For those of you who left comments or sent me messages, and I was like really terrible with messaging back, I'm sorry. I'll try to do better going forward. For now, I'm just bumming around at home, so pardon the way I look. I was thinking, because it was such a nice day outside, that I recently was asked about my everyday makeup, like what I did, which is what I look right now is pretty much my everyday makeup, which isn't anything crazy. I think it's just presentable, and it's quick, so we'll get right into it right now. This summer, Toronto particularly had some pretty nasty, humid days where your face is melting off. So I had to change up my look, my preparation and stuff, because, heavy makeup and you just don't want to go there. Don't even go there. So I, wanted to come up with something that was, presentable, still looked okay, and didn't take very long. So I guess I'll just share with that, what I've been using, the products that I've been using. And if you guys haven't tried it, then by all means, give it a shot. I really like them. And if you do too, then that's great. We're all happy. So I'll start off with my at-home facial masks. I haven't been that good with it lately. I've been pretty damn lazy. But it really is the weather outside. You just want to go out and enjoy the sun and, do other things and stay home and do masks. But it's important that you do. So whenever I do find the time to, leave out a day and, because it does take a day, to really do, facial regimes at home, then I do. So when I do, I'll just tell you about this one product that I really liked a lot, and it's by Holika, and it's the MEDI-MEDI pack, the Magnesium pack, actually. So it's the green lid, and it's pore cleaning, basically. So pore cleaning, it's a wash-off mask. So you just put all over your face, any other mask you would normally use, and then when it dries off, and if you forget about it, you'll know because it starts flaking off, you can just wash it off. And I find that it really helps calm my skin. It cleans out the skin. And actually this summer I was at a cottage for a whole week, and it turns out that being a city girl and having clean water at my disposal, when I was at the cottage, I actually broke into this really crazy rash. Scary. Oh my god. I would make Hunchback of Notre Dame look like a beauty queen, a pageant queen. My skin just flared up. I was just disgusting. Yeah, it was nasty. And when I came back, I really didn't know what to do. I didn't even want to go out. Okay, it was like the Scarlet Letter. I didn't want to go anywhere because I was not used to having my skin look like that. It was just, I can't even tell you how it looked. It was just, everywhere. I was breaking out in this, hives or something. They weren't pimples, they were just hives. So I didn't know what to do with it, and so I just took a leap of faith and just started using this again, and, normally it's supposed to be once a week, and I probably overdid it, but I kid you not, within, I'd say 4 days, 4 days for it to entirely disappear, 4 to 5 days for it to entirely disappear, but within that time frame, it was progressively getting better. So it was the lumps and the hives were I don't know, just disappearing slowly. So this is the end result now, so it's much better. I mean, my skin has seen better days, and it's probably for my lack of effort being put to maintain proper skincare at home. But again, whatever. I mean, it's summertime. When wintertime comes in, I'm sure I'll stay at home and work on it a lot better. But anyways, I use this and it helped. So it really does pore clean, is what I'm saying. It must work because it helps me with this crazy breakout rash. So I do this. Then my everyday makeup. So when I wake up in the morning, you wash your face, whatever. I use the Lancôme. It's a makeup primer, the base primer, so it looks like this. I'll have the descriptions below of what I actually what they actually are and whatnot. So I use this. I mean, there's so many primers that are out there, and I can't say that any one of them are you know, is better or worse than whatever, because at the end of the day, they're all primers, so they more or less work the same. So it's, you know, you don't have to use this. It's just that I prefer to use this one, so I use that. Then as the overall foundation, so summertime, you don't want anything really, really heavy. So people who use BB creams or CC creams or what have you, I found it to be a little bit too heavy. Yeah, it was kind of heavy. And for BB creams especially, I don't know, like if you can tell, I'm like a lot darker than I used to be. This past summer, I just became really toasty, and this lighting just doesn't do me justice. Like, it makes me look a lot lighter than I actually am. I'm like a burnt bread right now, like a burnt loaf of bread. So I couldn't use BB creams anymore because they didn't really have a BB cream that matched my skin, unless I wanted to look like a cotton swab or something. Like my face is all like white, and yeah. Anyways, so I had to look at something else. And luckily for me, MAC has come out with these new shades, if you guys didn't know already. Really cool, because normally they only have like certain steps of shades, and then it's up to you to just mix and create your own, which is fine still, but like if you didn't have to, then, you know, why would you want to, right? So they came out with this, so it's a Studio Fix Fluid, has the NC, the SPF 15 protection and everything, but it's perfect color for me. It's NC 44, so like it's perfect. Like, I mean, you can't really see it now, but it really is perfect for me. And I like it because it's got like, I mean, I'm Asian, so my undertone is like warmer yellow and whatever, so it's not like that pinkish kind of ugly color that you would put on and you would see like your pink and whatever. It's gross. So this works out well for me. And then after I use this, if I needed anything additional to cover up, I mix the coverage with the Correct Cover. Yeah, it's a corrector. And I use it in NC 45. And I mix it with this, which is NC 42. So that's why 44 was working out so well, the foundation part. So I mix these two together, and then I cover up what else, whatever additional has to be covered. Then I, you know, fix the makeup with the Mineralized powder. Love these to death. Right now I'm using, so these also, they come in limited colors. It's like light, medium light, and whatever. So it was kind of hard to find, but it's okay for me because I still use, in the end, I use bronzer anyway, so it's okay for me to blend it out in the end. So this is dark medium, medium dark. So I just cover that with that. Then for brows, I didn't really do it today because, like I told you, I was just bumming around at home anyway. But normally I will like outline my eyebrow with one of these. It's the Studio Finish Concealer. This specifically is in NC 20, which is a lot lighter than I actually need it to be, but I only use it for like the highlighting and guidelining of when I'm about to do my eyebrow anyway, so it's okay. Like, I'll just blend it in afterwards anyway. So it's a lot lighter than I actually need, but I just don't see the point of buying another dark one just for my brows. So if you have something like this or any other concealer, like, it's a great guideline for your eyebrows. So that leads me to my eyebrows. So I use the MAC Fluidline gel liner, and it's in Dipdown, and I'm sure you guys are like probably familiar with this already. Because a lot of people already do it, but yeah, so I use this, MAC Dipdown, that's the color, and then I use, of course, my angled brush, and just do my brow. Then when it comes to eyeshadow, I don't really use eyeshadow per se, like, I mean, I use, but it's not really using per se, like, because I like to keep my, like, I like to have bolder eyelashes and stuff, so I just don't want it to be, like, looking like a drag queen, right? So I don't want to put too much. So I've already done it in the previous videos before, that I still religiously use the Dollywink. It's the the original brown. So it's like, it has like brown earthy tones and like goldy oranges and stuff. So I only use the brown, which you can like barely see anyway. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I only put it at the very end just for some, to add a little bit of depth. And then depending on how I feel, I might put like a yellow or like a gold in the center here. And then I always put sparkles because I love sparkles. So that's all I do for that. And then of course I use a typical black liner to line before I put on my lashes, which leads me to my next thing. Absolutely in love. Like I told you before that I used the Koji Dollywinks lashes and stuff. But I have found my new holy grail and my new love. And they're provided to me from House of Lashes. So if you Google it, or you go on their website, it's houseoflashes.com. And they come in like the cutest packaging that looks like this. So pretty. Now, I'm not actually using this right now, like that I have on right now. This is the Noir Fairy in black. So it comes like this. It's amazing. It's cute. Everything is like recyclable and like the packaging is cute, and it's like half the price of the other lashes that I used to use. They look a lot more natural. The one that I'm wearing right now is Pixie Luxe. That's my favorite style. But if I was going for a more bolder look, I love these. These actually, like, they look really bold here, but when you actually put it on, it really isn't. It's like a beautiful, fluffy kind of, there's lots of hair and lots of lashes, and it looks really fabulous. So it's all human hair. It's handmade. It's from California. So I'm sure you guys have heard of it before, but if you haven't, again, it's houseoflashes.com. And so that's my new love now. I like absolutely love these, and it's not even like a one-time use. If you know how to take care of your lashes, you can at least get a good 4 to 5 wears out of each pair. So, yeah, it's fun. So I use this. Blushes, I mean, you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have your own blushes that you guys use. I'm not too, like I'm wearing blush, but it normally doesn't really matter anyway because I love bronzer, so I use a lot of bronzer. Right now, it's nothing fancy. You can probably get it from your local drugstore, and it's from Quo, and I'm using Beach Babe right now. I can try and open it for you. Looks like this. So it's like mineralized, got to like a lot of golds and whatever. I like this because it came on like the nicest. It's like a really nice gold color. Versus, and it's like, I like the sparkles. Some people don't like the sparkles. I do. I love to sparkle. Like Edward Cullen. So I like this. So I use this. I might, you know how to use your bronzer. I mean, I use my bronzer, obviously, probably different than most people do. But I like to get it all over to blend in other, like, I mean, the makeup that I normally put on anyways. And then I'll use this actually, like the real bronzer. And this one's from Estee Lauder, so nothing fancy again. I've had this for like ever. And that's the only reason why I'm still using it, because I'm Asian, and I just don't see the point of buying something else if I'm still using it. Like, I've got tons left, like tons. So this is usually just on the outside. Like, I actually use that one more like a bronzer versus the other one that I just showed you, and I only use that to, like, blend in everything else. And then I'm done. Pretty much done. Oh, for if you're Asian and you have the monolid, or you've got slight lid, but it's like not really prevalent. If you, I mean, I was talking about the eye fibers before. If you're familiar already, you know about the glues, the eye tapes, everything, what have you. I'm not even using anything right now, and I do still have the lid, as you can see. All I do is when you put on lashes anyway, it's gonna push your eye up. Like it creates a fold anyway, so like why put anything extra? I mean, it's the summertime anyway. You want to feel as naked as possible, right? So what I'll use is like a really, really thin brown eyeliner. Normally I use this, which is by Kate. Really, really thin point. I think it's 0.7. Yeah, so it's really, really thin. And all I do is like in the corners, I'll just bring it down so I line it up better. So I guess my eyelids where my eyes pop out a little bit more. And that's it. I'm done. That's it. Finished. I've timed myself and I've gone down to like, I think with everything, it was like maybe 15 minutes, which is pretty good, you know, compared to like what I possibly could take. I mean, shit, if you don't put an hour, you don't put a timestamp on it, and I could be there for like 4 hours even. So, you know, this is just something really fast, and that's my everyday. I do this. And that's it. And then whatever lip I want to put on. It's usually just lip gloss. Yeah. So that's it. And, yeah, so I guess the next time I make another video, I will make another video. But until then, I hope this answers your question and of what I wear and what I do. And that's it. I guess I'll see you guys later on. Bye.